would like to warmly welcome you out here. Yo,
Igama lami uzwide. Not gonna say I'm smart or what, but let me just
yeah, but you are.
Are you in a relationship? I'm with this phone.
I'm sure, yes. Oh, but it's about us cold. That's the problem. Siyacela bandla. Siyacela bandla.
Whoever that is watching, keep going.
Alright, no. Greetings everyone. Yo, ngithanda ukuba formal, but let's try. Nonetheless, this is Ukatla Homakwa, aka PD Roots, presenter of the Vocal Podcast, which is proudly brought to you by PD Roots Live channel. So yeah, guys, there's just a lot that's been going on, but today it is about a different world, because I view ukhuluma nomuntu and to interact with people as actually getting into someone's world. Yeah, you understand. With that being said, today I'm gonna give my special guest, very special, as I believe even the episode itself is a very special one. I'm gonna give my guest the opportunity to actually interact directly with you, to let you know ukuthi ungubani and kwenzakalani before we get into a lot of things. But before we get to that, there's something that I would like for you guys to actually know. We have just recently partnered with Credits, people that are actually there to make sure ukuthi assist against this financial wellness. So what are they about? Let me just quickly give you a sum of what it is that they're actually about. So yeah, no, Agna iPad. There's no iPad on the table, at least not yet. But I'll try to sum it up as best as I can. So about us, we prioritize in helping South African consumers with complication concerning their credit repair. On a day-to-day basis, we manage to assist consumers get cleared from all major credit bureaus, typically through bill settlement and debt management. Our duties include reviewing revenue from our customers and creating a plan towards a goal of assisting them to either manage or pay off their debts. That is Credits. Putwami, I would like to warmly welcome you.
Thank you.
Out here, you are a brother to me. You are a brother to me, and it's been a long time since mina nawe sahlala phansi kahle and actually interacted. Sure. So I would kindly just open room for you to just kindly greet my lovely viewers there, lovely subscribers, and let them know ukuthi ngihleli nobani namuhla.
Let me start by ishikomo lesithokazi.
Yo,
igama lami uzwide.
Mina. Okay,
abanye bathi Menzi Soul, uzwide Ndwandwe, Menzi Ndwandwe. Famously known as Uzwide Galang on Facebook and Menzi Soul on every social media platform.
Sure thing.
It's been a long one.
It's been a long one. Yeah.
It's been a long one, but the world consumers according to our specific desires and everything that we want to do. So I'm glad to be here. Let me take this opportunity and greet each and everyone who's watching.
Sure.
And keep on supporting this thing. May it be the next G. What you call
Sibonge. Yeah, so through the prophecy of Menzi Soul, shooting ngamanye amagama, we are looking at growing as a channel, small, yeah, starting small, going big. So Putwami, before part, I failed to be so formal with you, because you're a brother to me.
Yes, Royce, you're speaking to a young brother. It's good. I appreciate that. It helps me settle as well.
Yeah, sure.
I shouldn't be long shake.
We
are not formal.
It's easy. What? Yeah. So the last time being now, we were actually in studio. With a fellow brother of ours, Pro Beats.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was a reminder, seeing you there in that session, it was a reminder of how it is that you are actually able to make something out of nothing, Yeah, the way that you are not your typical musician. You don't need to. Okay, it's not disrespect, obviously, to people and their creative processes. It's just, this is about you, my guy.
Yeah.
As much as you shouldn't, as a person, I believe you shouldn't share. But mhlawumbe unyaza abanye abantu while ukhuluma ngabanye, but at the same time akumelanga ukuthi I don't need to nyehlise wena, you know, in order to make amanye ama-process ukuthi abe validated. So this is about you, and you are a creative, my guy. You are someone that actually is able to take just a bit. I believe you will be able to convert inkulumo yakhe into a song. How do you do it? Like how do you do? What's your process?
Okay, I believe music to me is a feeling, in essence, you know, and I try taking whatever it is that I feel, and putting it into words, so that each and everyone, the mere listener, can be able to relate unto it. Make it simple in essence. It might be too deep, but sometimes simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
True.
Says it. Yeah.
True.
So that's what I go about. As much as I could see you passing by, there's something that I'd probably build.
Building. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so like it's actually amazing to me. Moba, you know, as a producer, I'm gonna take it from the instrumentation creativity is concerned.
Sure.
I know Uti, it's not so simple, although others do it, Uti mhlambe vocal and then be able to translate it into sound, translate it into a beat. But seeing someone in real time is like literally watching God work, because I believe ukuthi uNkulunkulu makenza yena akufani nala kenza khona abantu. Number one, I'm a huge believer in the word, and something that I think we relate to kakhulu is that
I believe
with you.
Yes.
Yeah. So ngicela ungidlulise lapho nje, because I see you very also a spiritual person. I see that translated through your posts. You know, sometimes when people give you compliments, you translate. Well, now what you do is like you divert them straight to God. Like when I'm sharing my status message, I'm a compliments from people. You will be saying something like "Kamaku."
Yeah, no,
you know,
it's gratitude, man. I think humility also takes us a long way. You know, probably also trying to learn and keep an attitude that will be easily relatable to, in a sense, I'm taught.
Yeah.
And as you are saying that when some people start working, it's like, it's different as when uNkulunkulu aspire.
Yeah.
With me, I think at the end of the day, I have him at the forefront of whatever it is that I do. So in as much as God is spirit, God needs a body. You see, for the spirit to do things, it needs a body to operate. So when I start doing my things, in essence, it's not usually me sometimes who's doing this whole thing, but it's usually God doing whatever it is that He wants to portray to the people. That's why I always ask from Him that, no, I do not want to have something, yes, hits are beautiful, but something that is classic is something that is great, something that has substance, something that would outlive my name. Jesus Christ lived 33 years, but we're still talking about Him today.
True.
We have Methuselah who lived like 900 and something years, but nothing is said largely about him, you see. So it's not about the number of years you lived, but it's in essence about the impact you've made through the years you have lived. That's
quality over quantity.
Yes, that's what I believe in.
That's powerful.
I always tell my friends that in as much as I do this whole music thing, I'm doing something that which I'll be able to play for my children. Even if I do not get to the level of meeting about cabs, but the focus is make it classic, my dog, and whatever it is that is happening now, people will catch up. It's fine.
Sure.
Yes.
Hey, my guy, you know, also very important, something that we've been observing as Amalokanje, as my followers work, or people that actually look up and also love your work. One of something very, very important that I think is a message on its own, which is education. You know, I see a very keen regard, Kanji, education on your end. And by the way, congratulations, my guy. I've been seeing Amar writing stuff. I've been seeing graduation there. So just it is safe therefore to ask you, Uti, how important do you classify education, even in the midst of the industry that you are in? What can you say to someone watching?
Education is important, man. I think education, it sets you apart first of all, and it sets your mind. It sets your brand as a person and who you want to be also, apart from whatever it is that is done. I'm not, in essence, disregarding everyone else who hasn't probably acquired education level to the extent that I have done. But when you get the chance, do it. do it wholeheartedly. Like, you can still even learn music, like be educated, because there's this scripture that I love as well that says, study to show yourself approved. In as much as you are not able to probably be whatever it is that you want to be in this world, at least with education you have something to fall back on, you see. So with me, I pride myself with education in so many instances that it's one of the things that I realized as potential in my own life at a young age. Growing up, I thought I was going to be an academic, and then I caught up with the music thing. I started singing at church. I saw, okay, fine, this, and then I built up my own interest into the music thing by just doing random vocal plays over beats and doing videos and posting them up until I did my first song. And then I saw, okay, fine, you can have those things so long as you are given a chance. Do them, use them. Like, at the end of the day, we are not here to make our symmetries rich, in essence, with all the talents that which are not used, you see. And at the end of the day, again, you must not forbid this generation from receiving from whatever it is that you are carrying when as a person. So if you get the opportunity to learn, do it, use it. Even if it fails, go back again. I've failed quite a number of times, even in that same thing. Educationally, I've failed. Musically, I've failed. Sometimes it's timing, but it's a matter of the heart. What do you want? Who do you want to be at the end of the day? What is it that you want to actually have people talk about once you are gone? That's the goal. That's what makes me live.
That is very inspirational, my brother, and siyabonga to actually be able to actually dive into your mind and to know ukuthi it's not just a gown. It's not just a gown. It's not just a graduation gown. It's an actual mind. It's an actual brilliant mind.
It's all about hard work, man. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm smart or what, but let me just say.
Yeah, but you are.
Well, I'm gonna take it, humbly take it and say thank you. But it's all about hard work. To me, I do not believe in genius, and even at the studio, like even when you work, standing behind this thing is not child's play. Standing behind the mic, it's like you're in a pulpit. You will sweat, my guy. You will even like it's. I think it's Martini. It's nothing good. Nothing good is not worth waiting for, and is not worth working for. In essence, you see, because whatever it is that you
dropping
get
bombs, dropping knowledge on the way.
Whatever it is that you have, dog. Whatever it is that I have, that I know that I have, something that I did not get overnight and slept and said, okay, this is calm. I had to trial and tribulate through whatever situation that I come across.
So I won't tell you how, like, you know, it's an attraction to the ladies. How is that affecting you? Like, abantwana mo shaya lapho. Tolo umuntu mfethu zene mail lapha. Gigi, sengiyascream. Just because umenzi uyacula, for example. And ngiyacabanga vele sebakhona abanye abahamba ekhaya with nenhliziyo ezingasi right.
Because to those I'm saying, I'm a respecter of man, you know. I need someone probably that can come boldly and say, "Mina ngifike ngamhlupha ngamthikazi or near a specific relationship and everything." They also know before I try and continue with whatever pursuing that I do with them. Meaning that are you seeing someone? If you are doing that, trust me, I'm gonna leave you in essence. If ever you want us to continue probably talking, then I do not mind. But if ever it infringes with the piece that is already in the relationship that we have, then I'll gladly and safely remove myself from what. Honestly speaking, I'm not trying to buy face or anything, but at the end of the day, karma is something else, and it has everyone else's address. You will not do people wild and think you'll get away with it. The same way you get someone is the same way they're going to take them away from you. So if ever you get them on a clean slate, thank God. If ever aksinjalo, then remove yourself, because it probably shows this is probably not the time, number one, for you to have them, or it's not meant to be. So I would rather just wait for that opportunity. And yes, I think we do have people that scream. It's part of the work, you know. It's part of the work. But what can we say? What can we say when we get to the studio as well? I think as you've listened to my song, most of them are love songs. I'm not singing motivational things.
And when we also have a song that and it's a good thing that I'm telling you. It's a good thing that I'm telling you in front of all the subscribers and the viewers. Holding you accountable. We have a song that we need to finish. Yeah, we have a song that we need to finish.
And Vaneng.
Yes, Vaneng.
There's a lot of
to what you are. to what you are actually doing and where it's actually getting you. There's do you have a manager yet?
I'm still looking for. Let me see.
Yeah, because by the way, if you're looking for one, I'm probably was Banuti Mklambe, the manager might be watching.
Yes.
So yeah, each manager sicela man in advance ukuthi ungasinisho lo mfowethu lo. Sicela nje usivumele man sebenze naye.
Ngoba ngangayithola vele uzoba nenkinga. You'll be charged for features. A lot of these things.
You'll be charged for
just to have
sihleli nawe kangendodo sihleli nawe appearance into ezifana nalezo. Well, nonetheless, the brand that you are building, my brother, I also believe it is not a favor. It's not a favor to call you through. It's an honor to actually be able to reach you and to talk to you, and most importantly, to have you cooperating and humbling yourself enough for our platform. Yeah. So angazi because manje sharp. Sisi repile ngamanye amagama indaba yabo mami and the fact that bafowethu understand then man ukuthi labo mama bazophela ba scream lapho nalapho akuliwa. Yeah. However, with that being said, I think you are you in a relationship?
No, I don't understand.
Okay.
I'm courting.
Yeah, sure.
But I think staying out of a relationship this year has been one of the most best decisions I've ever made in my life. I used to not believe into this whole thing or this synonym that says just dedicate 6 months into your whole life and see how far it can take you in essence. So that has been something that I've been doing. And I think I've been giving myself time to also heal, heal. The trauma is in the songs.
I relate.
If you listen to the songs, the trauma is there.
I relate, Buddha. I relate so much.
This
is not about me. I know there's someone out there that's like, fine.
He's gonna talk.
Nah, I'm gonna have to be called somewhere, and I'm gonna have to ask this question. Then maybe we'll get into a lot of things. But nah. Buddha. Also one of the things that I feel is important to, however, Miss excuse kancane. We'll be like, hey, we are learning so much from Menzi Soul today, but now the only problem is I'm feeling cold, man. I'm but nonetheless, my brother, to continue nje, yabona ukufaka abantu of the Vocal Podcast, one, and also importantly, the people that are subscribed to the Bidiru's live channel. I'm so happy. Actually, I'm happy on your behalf, on behalf of the people that are actually watching us today, because they are getting not only to listen to you, but to experience you as a human being. And manje, there are a lot of things that have been happening aside in Lako, things that are not transparent, or things that are not on social media, as I believe that you don't strike me as that person who wants to bring ezinye sharp. It's marketing for other people. It's a marketing instrument for many people, and we respect that. Ukuthi noma udla mawutwana ufuna sure ukuthi sibone modla ama-products ufuna ukuthi sibone amashonja bese lapha usasikhombi. That's the problem. That's the problem that I have, it's okay, sharp. But nonetheless, there are people like of your kind, abathi nanomana badla the most expensive dish, the most good looking dish. They don't see the need to actually bring it into people's screens or faces or whatever. And in this context, I obviously mean career-wise. When you meet these elite people, when you get into studio or when you get into these places that are prominent, you don't disclose a lot. But mhlawumbe ungasifaka nje kancane nyana neje sibe ne sneak peek nyana kancane of what goes on into the life of Menzi Soul behind this camera.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot that happens,
Sure.
Probably I might not have it digitally or probably in picture-wise, because I'm a firm believer in this whole thing. I do not want to have just pictures. Maybe let's say I'm meeting you as a big artist. Let's say I've met Abu Josiah, I've met Abu Kabakana, but I don't have pictures to show for that because I don't believe in pictures more than I believe in the work. Because in essence, when I get a picture with Kabakana or rather Josiah, then if I post it, I'm going to create a demand to which probably something I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to like deliver on. In essence, people start seeing with yo, so should not Josiah. It's fun.
Where's the work?
You see, I believe in that part. I need the work more than the pictures. The pictures can follow after. When I know that I have something concrete that which I have done with these people. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to serve me. I'm going to end up looking like a groupie.
Sure thing.
In essence, I'm going to end up looking like someone who just went there to take pictures. And it seems as if these people did not like what I had to deliver. So once I have Ispan, it means, okay, fine. These people did not want to just take pictures with me, but they wanted me to be on their projects, which is something humbling so much to me.
It's very
Hence, I do not want to at least most of the times on the socials up until I know, okay, there's a release that is coming with this person.
Sure.
Trust me, then I'm good. I believe in that.
You know, listening to you say that, actually, it makes me realize Menzi Soul is a person that is brand conscious. He's someone who understands exactly what it is that he's doing. And two, I think this also means you understand that you are in business, doing this thing in as much as you are in the creative space. But you are actually in business and you respect the brand
A lot.
which serves as your instrument in this business that you are in. So uhlonipha brand yakho is what exactly makes you who you are becoming. Born. This guy is really doing the things. And for someone who knows and have seen you before, you know, in the come up, in fact, I'm very proud. I'm really proud of you. And I think with that being said, I'm also giving your fans an opportunity in the comment section. Please interact with Menzi Soul. So Asante so, can we give people your social media information? Just say
Sure. On Facebook, sure, straight, and then there's another page called Menzi Soul, and then the rest, well, it's Menzi Soul. On Insta, Menzi_Soul. On Twitter, it's Menzi_Soul as well. I have such, even TikTok, Menzi_Soul.
No,
You displayed.
I actually displayed it.
I'd appreciate it so much.
No.
We need the following.
Yeah, we need the following. Yeah, with that being said, this means we are actually forming what I would like to refer to as family. We are actually becoming family. So now it's a kind plea that I'm making to Menzi Soul's followers as well. Good. Siyacela bandla.
Be the Roots podcast. Subscribe.
Siyacela bandla. Please subscribe to the channel. Please support the channel by subscribing. Yeah. So locally, because I know which is onke lezi lezi sikhuluma ngazo, sikhuluma mostly about things that are out of our township.
True.
To be specific, to someone who doesn't know, we are shooting this episode in Middleburg, which we call it 1050.
Yes.
This is the home of talent. It's the home of a lot of people that are in the creative space. People that are known even out there.
Yes.
Nonetheless, being here and creating such a platform is the one that I'm trying to create here. Is I want the home of all of those stars, which now actually include Menzi Soul. Okay, actually, yeah,
Sure.
it's the right way to put it. Regardless you having aspirations, having people that you'd like to, or people that you're already working with out there, what is it that you either feel we need that mhlambe is something that would serve as an improvement to the way that things are happening, or what's your mind about Ikasi and the entertainment industry?
I think the entertainment industry needs sting bamba. More than anything else, we need to stop competing with each other.
Sure.
I think there's enough space for all of us at the top.
Okay.
Number one. Now the thing is, again, Guti, do not believe in whatever it is that you have to bring to the table unless you are having a following. It's like they follow the following that you have, not the actual substance that you bring to the table, which is a problem because number one, there's this thing that I do not hold it against those organizers in essence, sharp. In my own perspective, it's one of those things, even if I give a local DJ my work and then they decide not to play it, I'm not going to point a gun and force you to do it. In essence, you're telling me, okay, whatever it is that I've given you, you do not believe in it. It's fine. Okay? But there's the scripture that says a prophet is without recognition, save in his own town. Meaning that this thing was said by Jesus when he was recognized in other towns, that he does something great. Then they started looking at him or his way because of, can anything good come from Nazareth? Can anything good come from Mtoni? There's a lot of good things that are here. We have designers. It's not just me who sings. We have producers that I've worked with. I have producers that I work with now whose songs are being taken and renamed as though they are them Tudors and Muslim Deep and everything, which shows exactly what, okay, those people are onto something. But that is when the very same people from the Kasi take interest into your own thing. So it means now they are following the name and not the work. You see, that's the problem. But one thing I wish is support. Let us believe in each other. Let's not throttle one another and whatever it is that we are trying to do. Give someone a chance.
Guti, something that I can tell you, Menzi Soul, Guti, people will always take the slightest opportunity that they have to humble you. People are so much about humbling you. You know, when even when they say, "Yeah, there's something," but they'll still try and humble you. And by humbling you is them using what they believe at the time is an instrument that they can use against you. Whether it's you are an artist and you are speaking to an event host or whatever, and then Lomuntu will take that opportunity, the situation as an opportunity to humble you by telling you, we'll see. So I'm proud of you that, even in the midst of all of those things and regardless all those odds, you are able to work your head above the water. To float.
No, that's the goal, man. I think you should keep working. Like at the end of the day, it's not those people that give you this gift, So always remember to perform for an audience of rather two people, the Lord your God and your ancestors, because it's them that are giving you the way. They are giving you this talent, regardless of who is recognizing or not. Because nobody cares about the book you almost wrote, Mikey. The podcast that you almost had. In essence, we want you to give us the real thing, you see, and you will not come to us at the end of the day with excuses such as like, Kasi did not believe in me, in as much as I do not have probably the support that I would require from the actual organizers and everything. I think Bona themselves, they feel intimidated. Maybe they feel like, but I have a lot of support even from the people that are not in essence doing anything. Like, it humbles me so much having someone, I see your work, I see what you're doing, it's great. It humbles me so much someone in the ticket, now the ticket lagumos, only on steroids, I want to go see you. That thing keeps me going so much to such an extent that I'd be like, on days that I want to quit, it's one of those things where you have days that you feel bad, and then someone comes with a text or text you a screenshot of your song, this thing I had already forgotten about it. But they would tell you, no, because of the song, my kid, I soldier on, I fight, I do whatever, which is something that I live for. I do not mind not getting to the top, but at least if whatever it is that I said in singing changes your mind or your perspective about your life, then I'm happy. Honestly, very, very happy. So, in essence, in as much as we do not have lolu thando, no ngathandi uyozathanda. Provided that they do not harden their hearts to the end of the day. That's it.
But your words are so powerful, so powerful that I cannot put my expression into words. So, but nonetheless, I believe Uguti, they are still yet to learn a lot from you, in as much as they are already learning a lot from you. So, I think I think after this episode, I'm going to be left inspired. I'm going to be left dreaming bigger, believing better, than I did prior to the episode. So, Gongchele, Ekaya, in your home setup, how is your career, affecting it directly or indirectly, mhlambe, like Ekaya, bafila kanjani? How are they feeling about your craft? Mhlambe, maybe you can make a comparison about then and now, because now it's general knowledge that our parents, our family members will actually despise such, especially at the beginning, more especially because we don't have records of a lot of people making it in the same industry and so on. So that is stuck in our parents' minds. However, how is it happening in your own setup?
Man, I've been lucky, man, to have such a mother, supportive mother. First of all, I grew up without a father.
Okay.
And she did not hide it from me, which
Sure.
when Baba Sure. And in everything that which I have done, she has never been critical, except that I fix school.
Okay.
On condition that school is on par, up to par. There we will fight. But once she knows school is sorted and everything is is in order, I can do everything else.
Yeah.
You see. So I have brothers that also support this whole thing so much. In essence, they are picking up now.
Yeah.
Because probably they would be like, okay, fine. Looks like we have a chance. I don't know, but at this ball.
Let's give
And
it a
at the end
chance.
of the day, I've been that one person as well, me myself, to do things and push myself in everything that I do. Like I've never, okay, fine, my mom wanted school, but I've never had that thing with him. I get encouraged per se from time to time or get a reward after achieving some things. To cut it short or put it into your mind, or maybe I used to be a top achiever,
Sure.
but I wouldn't be that person who gets a reward. Even when my friends that I've achieved along with, or my crowd, would be like, I won't keep you the weekend in when I'm going to me, I was like, well, Nana, that's great. I kept on going even regardless of that. You see, it's a beautiful thing to be rewarded. But at the end of the day, you should not stop things because you were not rewarded as you wanted. You know when what you are given, and you know what is installed in you at the day of birth. Once you discover it, once you understand your purpose, stick to it, because it's gonna take you places. It's gonna bring you before great men. You'll sit at the tables that which you will never believe when a self would.
Yo, my brother, what you just said now sums up what I wanted to ask, as a follow-up question, to say, what is it that you would like to say in kind of closing and to motivate people out there with the Vocal Podcast? But I believe if motivation I need to learn there's a big problem. We've got a big problem there. So my brother, angazi, because now I don't want to close. Hey,
I'm small talk.
Yeah.
I believe in that thing.
Sure.
Small, kancane.
Yeah.
So to whoever that is watching, keep going. Even if you do not have the full backing of your parents, it's great to get your parents' blessings.
Sure.
Trust me, but keep going, because at the end of the day, it's not your duty to convince the people about something that which you've been given to by God. It's not an easy thing. Some will say, your chance. When you know the end goal. Sometimes when God gives you something, He gives you even the end product or the end picture of what you want to achieve. So work towards that, even if it's not as easy. So great.
You're the best.
Ngiyabonga bafethu.
Bafethu siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you so much. Please make sure to like, subscribe, follow Menzi, follow me, Billy Roots everywhere. Sharp bafethu. Thank you so much. Nkosi Mbusisi.